since it's my first time reading the deck, I'm going to ask the deck what its intention is. What is the overall intention of this oracle deck? What is the intention of this oracle deck? What is the intention of this oracle deck? This card's sticking out. Oh, Sensations of Autumn. Okay, now Sensations of Autumn is really about you allowing yourself to flow, even though you know something is ending. You are about to go through a transformation. You don't know where it's going to lead you, what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and you are to stay in alignment with enjoyment, with happiness, and just kind of like, you know how the seasons just surrender to change every season. It can't help it. It's like you're going through a change in your life. You're going through career changes, relationship changes, all the way around. And there's no use of fighting it. So that's what this deck is about. It's about your inevitable transformation. I just asked what is the intention of this deck? And this is the card that came out, and I was not expecting it. Sensations of Autumn. Sensations of Autumn. Because this card is a kind of understated card in the deck. It doesn't pack the most powerful punch, but I can see why it's saying that. I can see why it's saying to go with the flow. All right. So I'm gonna put that back in. All right. Let's do our first reading with this deck. What are the messages for the collective right now? My stomach, I'm nervous. Oh my God. I've never used my own deck like this. Let me get out of the way. Spirit, what is it that you would like to say to the fairy collective at this time? Let it come through me pure. Move my ego out of the way. I'll let your divine light shine. You are the only energy, the only God, the only power. You are the energy in which I'm speaking with, in which I'm shuffling these cards with, in which I'm on YouTube with. Centered. Energy for the collective. Wow. Black hole is the first card. That tells me so much. Oh my gosh. I'll explain it. Ooh, new perspective. New perspective. This is turning out to be interesting. And this card flipped over and it came out reversed. And I did do reversals for this deck. Aim and focus. Aim and focus. Another card came out. Embodying and ruminating joy. Interesting. Oh my gosh. So, man, the black hole. The black hole is about you getting sucked into matter, into illusions, and making something so small, so heavy. I mean, like matter, illusions, and being afraid, and just kind of like being sucked in to something that you can't even really see, and trying to change something that is not going to, you can't change it. It is what it is. And I say it's not real because matter is an illusion. Like this black hole situation, And this spaghettification that I kept reading about if you get close to it, close enough to it, you will become like spaghetti string, and your head becomes separated from your feet, and you basically die. That's the whole thing about a black hole, is about I'm going to die. It's scary. But they also say if the a black hole can be as small as a pin, point of a pin, and if it gets like close to the earth, it'll still suck. It's like, what? Okay. Also, also, stars bursting and dying create is what they say one of the things that creates a black hole, which to me sounds like a star is taking a new form, having a new adventure. It's minding its business, right? And they don't even know what's inside of a black hole, if there's ending to it. It sounds like there is no end. There is no end to drama. There is no end to fear. There is no end to feeling heavy. You need to stay away from it. That's really the only, you see this person coming close to it or whatever. The only way you can end this drama, this heaviness, this fear, is to not pay attention to it anymore. That's what this card is about. Let it go. Drop it. Drop it. Because it's going to suck you in. And you don't even know if you're going to be okay coming out on the other end. It'll definitely make you like stretch you out thin. And you probably have a situation in your life that's stretching you out so thin. It's time for a new perspective. This card is really special to me because it's inspired by a lot of the YouTube videos and stuff. That I like the most is watching black fathers be stay-at-home dads. That's a totally different perspective than like 50 years ago. It's unheard of. It's beautiful to watch. The lessons that they learn from taking that role, it gives them a whole new perspective on what women have been screaming for the past 50, 11 years. You know, it gives men an opportunity to cultivate their feminine energy and not put the whole responsibility on women to bear, raise, and help out at home with the children. It truly is a great time to experiment with a new perspective. You may get clowned by other people for what it is you're thinking about doing, who it is you're thinking about being, you know. Once you pull away from all that heaviness, that everyone else is drawn into, the black hole could be you focusing on entertainment and media. It's a black hole, isn't it? It's craziness happening. It's always going to be craziness happening, though, out in the world. Because it's the world. Because it's an illusion. It's not real. And so people can think and do whatever they want with their mind, including misuse it, mistreat it. And they do. So what are you going to focus on? Your new perspective. Whatever this new energy, this new way of being, this innovative way of being human, really. It's a new way of being human, right? That's been put before our eyes when these people come into our on our screen and just give, it's like, wow, I never saw things that way. You're supposed to be that for the collective instead of focusing on craziness for no reason. You can if you want to. It's permissible. You have permission. That's why you have free will. But this is the energy. And maybe even what you've been being pulled into and you have been stretched thin has given you the new perspective that you have to share now. All right, aim and focus is actually one of the other few men in the deck. We're getting a lot of masculine energy here. There's not too many men. If you guys watched my last video when I showed y'all all the cards, it's mostly a bunch of girls, right? But I actually made this card of a man who was militant, like a Black Panther, who is really great and precise at what he does. Aim and focus on your target. When this is reversed, your scattered brain, and maybe honestly because you're doing something new, you're still carving out what to aim and focus on. If you've been focusing on a black hole, on black holes, on things that are blowing up and sucking things in with no reason, with no ending, making things heavy, no explanation. It's kind of like it's just disappeared. It just takes things in and it disappears and nothing comes of it, right? You're supposed to turn that nothing into something. And then you're supposed to figure out how to focus on it and what you're aiming at. And it looks like you don't know yet. But this card, the ruminating, the embodying and ruminating in joy, tells me that you do, that you already have something and you just haven't been focusing on it. You already know who you are, but maybe you don't see it as valuable, which is easy. Say you have a desire, like this black father here, to stay at home with your children or something, right? That's not something that everyone is like, yeah, that's going to make us a whole lot of what? Money, right? But it does bring so much value to society. It just does. And it's just like, you can't even really put it into words. It makes you want to cry. It brings up emotion. It makes you connect to your humanity. Y'all have something going on. Y'all have something really special going on within you that maybe you have not valued. And so you are projecting probably out onto the world and like, well, no one's going to value. Or maybe when you were a child, you were devalued. Oh my gosh, the heart chakra. Wow. Now, the heart. The heart, they say, is the highest energy that you can tap into within yourself. When we, I don't know if this is about a relationship. It could be, because the heart is about love, right? But when we tap into our heart space, it ends the divide. And that's what it's supposed to do. Like love ends the divide between colors, of people, of race, of gender. It's like when we tap into our heart and we just see everyone for the spirit that they are, and we're in love with life. Or it could just be it's something that you're in love with and passionate about. The Black Madonna. So we have two major, I was going to say major arcanas, like archetypes, feminine archetypes here. It's kind of like letting you know that your idea is right. You are, if it's connected to your heart, you're right. It is impactful. It is the right thing to do. You should focus on this. You are protected by the Divine Mother. This is something that's connected to you in a really deep way. It makes you emotional. It makes you feel, I don't know what the word is. It's like this really deep emotional connection, intimacy. The mother, the Black Madonna. The Black Madonna, I love the story of the Black Madonna and how in the Vatican they have the picture of a Black Madonna. And they give the world this Catholic religious rendition of Mother Mary. I mean, and to be honest, none of that honestly really matters because everything is energy. But when I look at the Black Madonna, I look at the origins of life. And I really wanted to make the Father, the Son, and the Mother together. But I just left it at this for now. You know. Spirit, what is the meaning of the Black Madonna here? I wanted to pull this. I'm going to pull it out. The meaning of the Black Madonna. Connected to your mother. Connected to some type of healing when it comes to your mother. Skilled swordswoman. So yeah, like I was saying, you have a skill. You're very skilled at something. And it could be like speaking, writing, because these are swords. And it came up upright. So you know how to work with people well. You know how to use your skills in a way that is beneficial to everyone and to you. Um, and like I was saying, sleep by the trees, reverse. So the Black Madonna wants you to know that who you are, what you're skilled at, what you're here to do is divine. You are special. You are gifted. You are connected. But sleeping by the trees coming out reversed with this black hole and this aim and focus coming out reversed lets me know you're not focusing. You're not focusing. You're not focusing. And what is it that you need to be focused on? You. This energy right here, like I was saying, the back of the, if you watch the flipping through, the back of this deck, this is you, and this is the incarnate you, the human you. This is your energy here, connected to the sun, star seed systems, to the infinitely divine. When you get off focus from that and you focus on the energy of this world and it sucks you in, it makes you doubt yourself. And that's what I'm seeing here. Just like a whole lot of doubt. And then I say you're one of a kind. I didn't even realize this card came out. You are one of a kind. You are a special breed. You are here for a special mission, a special purpose. And it really is just to be yourself. Blizzard came out. Okay. So some of you feel like you're not getting enough out of, or you're in your fear of not getting what you need out of a situation is causing you to get off focus. It's like, well, I don't think I'm going to succeed or make enough money or be as successful or be a part of this world enough when it comes to success and what success is supposed to look like. That's what this new perspective is about. You changing the paradigm of what success looks like. That takes balls. You don't have to be successful in the eyes of this world in order to be successful. This is you. You're this huge being of light. You can do whatever you want with your mind, just like everybody else does. You don't have to be in chaos because the world is in chaos. You don't have to go chasing some odd dream that you really don't feel heart connection to. You can follow your heart. You can follow your heart. And the mother, the divine mother has your back. Spend time meditating on and with the Black Madonna. Do anything else but focus on this world. And if you do go through a period of distress or seemingly you're not abundant of lack, get a sled and slide down the street, down the hill, and have some fun with it. Seriously. If you're in between worlds right now, like you have been pulled into some black hole and now you have gotten yourself off focus, off track, off balance, right? And you are now experiencing lack because you're searching and searching and searching and using your own power, your own energy instead of your divine wisdom and divine power every day, all day, to get done what you need to get done, to get your needs met, then you need to refocus. And it's going to take a little bit of time to get rebalanced. You might have to get a job or whatever you don't like. Like, roll with it. Roll with whatever energies are going on right now while you focus on your heart. Get right with yourself. All right? Get right with God. Get right with God. And then this third eye came out reversed. You're not the I made the bluebird, this Egyptian bluebird, in the middle of this third eye portal, because bluebirds have been around me. Like, they're always in my face, and it's a symbol of joy. Focusing your third eye is about your dreams, but also daydreaming, right? What are you focusing on? You're not focusing on the right. If you're experiencing lack, it's because you're focusing on it. This is what this reading's trying to tell you. You're not focused on your beauty the way you should be. Mm-mm. You're not focusing on your craft. Your craft. What you are actually good at. What actually brings you joy in your heart connection. What makes you feel connected to the Divine Mother. I'm also getting that this is a childhood wound, to where the real you was rejected by your mother, or just people in your family, people that you respected and people that you looked up to, people that you thought should be encouraging. Now you're having to encourage thine self. And that's okay. It does take practice. It takes practice to learn how to encourage yourself. Encouraging yourself by looking in the mirror every day and seeing and knowing that you are God. Be still and know that I am God is a command for you. It wasn't God bullying people. It wasn't Jesus bullying people when he said that. He was saying that as a command we give ourselves. Be still and know that I am God. That's the only way you're going to have any inner security and any inner peace. If you're focusing on what's happened in the past, what other people are doing with their mind or not doing or whatever, trying to help, trying to fix it, feeling bad, you can't change them. You can really only change yourself. You can really only change yourself. And you are and have been on the right path. You've gotten off focus. It happens. Forgive yourself, let it go, and get back on track. That was a really good reading. Oh my gosh. Wow. I feel satisfied. I feel satisfied. Any questions before I go? That was fun to use my deck. I was nervous, but that's the exact right. That's exactly right. Yeah, y'all, that would be cool if y'all could ask me any questions you want, any mundane questions you would like, because then I can see how the deck responds to it. So if y'all have like baby daddy questions and stuff, I'm joking. But if you do, no tea, no shade. I want to use this deck to see what it do. For real. Shady husband? Question, exclamation. Let's do it. Let's do it. What is your Miss Melody D? What is your direct question about a shady husband? I'll shuffle for you. We're answering a question for Melody, I think. Faithful question mark. Got it. Say no more. Wow. In the middle of the deck, we have the fun police and the solar plexus, which means that he has gotten into you and he's starting to mess with your confidence. Basically trying to make you feel like you're wrong for being who you are. There's what's coming to me is that there's some energy switching going on here to where he's taking your energy and acting like you with your, and you're becoming more like him type of switching. And that has to stop. That has to come to an end. I'm learning so much about the solar plexus because my solar plexus are healing right now. And this is a dangerous thing to let somebody into your space of confidence. Make you question yourself. All right. All right. There's some body snatching going on with you in this situation. All right. Is your husband faithful? Is your husband faithful? Ooh. Interesting. Clotting the wound. The black sheep and the llama. Wow. All right. Bathing in the cosmic waterfall. Got fun police cars coming out again. A new home. Rainbow tightrope. Okay. These cards are saying that what you've been seeing is true. You're not just seeing things. This third eye card lets me know that what you are perceiving, what you have been getting, oh, my throat, my head, my energy, oh my God. It's like what you have been getting downloads about. You're not just seeing things. You're not just seeing things, my dear. You're seeing very clearly, actually, what's going on. Okay? In the middle of this card is new home reverse. In the middle of this reading is new home reverse. Why is this new home reverse like that? Because that's honestly a positive card, and I never. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that, like, he's taking your energy that you've given him and he's giving it away to other people. He is acting like he's spiritual. He probably is, though, at the same time. But he's misusing and mistreating your energy. Your wounds have been reactivated by this situation. Man. There's so many things that I want to say that I don't want to say in front of people about like what I'm seeing. It's just a lot of heartache and pain, and you holding back and not saying everything you want to say. And that's why I'm feeling that way. I don't want to tell you on YouTube give you advice like that on what spirit has been telling you should do. So if you want a personal session, hit me up. But the person, the people, the energies, where he's been, what he's been doing and who he's been doing it with, you know. You want the melody. All right. At Arc Survival, will I be successful? Let's do it. Arc, honestly, you already are successful. So the question is, will you believe it? Will you believe in yourself? According to the divine, you need not do nothing to be successful. So what are you talking about? Art. I'll find out when I pull these cards. Art survival. Will I be successful? Will I be successful? Whew. Traveling at night. Traveling at night. Coming out reverse. Okay. Will I be successful? So traveling at night is about you tapping into your intuition and following your path, even though you can't really see what to do. So this lets me know that you you can't see clearly the next steps to take. And you are probably looking for the end result, the end of how things are going to turn out before you actually take the next steps that you should take. Because traveling at night is not being able to see every little step you take on your path, but it is being illuminated little by little. So your guides are saying for you to do the next step, the first step, and then that will lead to the next step and the next step. You're not going to be able to see everything right now. And the card that came out next to it is Blizzard. So you are experiencing some hardship, perceived hardship, but it's the way you're looking at it. You need to change your perspective. All right. Skilled Swords Woman came out next to Blizzard. Are you a male? Okay. I'm asking Art. Sleeping by the trees. You are anxious. You're so anxious and wound up and stressed. Third eye. This third eye keeps coming out for y'all. The message is y'all don't trust yourselves enough. You're not trusting. The messages and the downloads that you're getting are right. Like the steps that your guides have been telling you to take. Art, you're a female? Okay. The steps that you've been are told to take, you're not trusting in it. You're like, nah, that's not it. That's not good enough. They're saying that if you do, so you're the skilled swordswoman here. If you do what your guides and follow your guidance and your intuition has told you to do, have fun with the blizzard that you're in. Don't look at it like you're going to go without. You're not going to go without. You need to say affirmations that I am one with the divine. I am a daughter of the King of the universe. You need to feel that. You need to listen to audiobooks, get in your bag. Focus on the abundant energy of God, because that is the only energy that's here. That is the energy I'm speaking with you with. I'm moving my hands. It's magic. Everything is magical. This is swimming through the galaxy. You need to be in wonderment of all that is instead of looking at everything that is not. Arc. Female. All right, I'm going to pull 3 more cards for you, Arc. See it? I got magic of the divine. You're putting it all on you. What's coming to me is that you have done enough, Art. You actually have done all you can do at this point. You've done all you can do with the skills that you have. Okay? It is time for you to rest. This sleep by the trees came out reverse. Sleep by the trees. It's time for you to rest. And this card is about resting and getting out of the way. Taking some time to be in awe of God, spending time in nature, spending time outside at night. The night sky has come up a lot for you in this reading. You must really enjoy the stars and being outside. in nature at night. Do more of that. Do more of that. Um, get back in tune with the divine and how the divine is, you know, the one that's going to manifest anything. We put so much pressure on ourselves to manifest. I need to manifest. You don't manifest jack. You don't. You make space for the manifestation to show up by relaxing. That's a skill, and it's a new way of thinking, but you should practice it. Hell, who wouldn't want to relax and just let stuff flow into them? Flow. It's time for you to learn how to stop. Stop doing the most. You've done enough. You have to move out the way and let God work for you. God is on your team. He's not trying to keep you away from your manifestations. But whatever you focus on is going to keep appearing. That's the magic that the divine put within us. All we have to do is focus on the magic of the divine. Which isn't, it's easier said than done. I'm preaching at you, I'm yelling at you. But I just want to I'm sorry. I want you to get it. I'm just in my little oracle reader bag, but I do understand. I do have compassion. Rainbow tightrope. Rainbow tightrope. Rainbow tightrope. So you are, even though things don't appear, because our physical realm that we see with our eyes is all about appearances. Nothing as it seems. Are you a human? What star galaxy were you from? How many times have you incarnated? Huh? Where are you on path to becoming an angel? Who are your guides? What do they do at night when you're sleeping? Are they dancing? We don't, there's so much we don't know, right? There's so many other things we can be focusing on, enjoying and thinking about and ruminating on, but we ruminate on the same ish, this stuff that makes us feel like we're lacking something. You're in initiation. The rainbow tightrope is about you being in initiation mode right now, of having things appear like you're in a blizzard, but really the divine is working everything out for you. And you're going to be good. You're going to be good. The third eye is can also, what came to me is meditation. Meditation. Talking to fireflies. Yeah. Talking to fireflies is, she's in the desert. So you really are kind of like this feeling of drought. Desert, blizzard, desert, blizzard, same difference, right? But here she's focused on the light. Fireflies are a symbol, oracle about focusing on your inner light. And we have this fairy here. She has her wings. Fairies don't necessarily hang out in deserts, really. Fairies like to be in like a more abundant situation where they can pull all their herbs and do all their magic and talk to the animals and all of this. But she's talking to the animals she can find because she's being herself in wherever she's at. She's going to be a fairy. So she found some fireflies and she's talking to them. These fireflies are the little light that she has around her. Okay? And these daffodils are about you healing your mind and focusing on your fireflies so much that it heals your mind and you're led to where you need to be with your intuition through one little light in front of the other. Now, some other cards did jump out and stuff for you, but we spent so much time on this, and I'm sure it's not just for you, because it seems to be a collective energy. I'll just tell you what they are because they want me to. Quantum Leap and Carousel. Two interesting cards to come out together, actually, because Quantum Leap is about quantum leaping into a new timeline. And the Carousel is about repeating lessons, going around in a circle. So it's like you've already done this and you are supposed to be in a new timeline. If they're saying if you get this right, if you learn how to allow the magic of the divine, let yourself rest, put one foot in front of the other, talk to your inner light. All these cards about this. Swimming through the galaxy. You know, they're like, we don't need you no more. Divine swords woman. We 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 don't need you no more. You've done enough. What we need you to do, you're doing this, and we need. So this this is about training your mind, your mouth, and your body to just stay on that tightrope of divine energy. If you go back and forth between focusing on positive and negative, you will neutralize your quantum. This is reverse. Don't look like it. It looks the same whether it's reverse or not. You will neutralize your manifestation that you have going on, and you will be back on the carousel, repeating, going around and around and around. And so it'll make you feel like God is against you. You don't have any friends. You don't have any money. You don't have a life. Blah blah blah. If you just stay on task, stay away from the soap operas, stay away from that gin and juice. I don't know. Stay off the corner. I jokes. I jokes. Because we need to just stay in laughter and fun energy like the children in this blizzard. Be ye like little children. Pick up the sticks around you and pretend like it's a castle, for heaven's sakes. Like, go make some mud pies. Go fishing. Go fly a kite. Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. I legit haven't flown a kite since my sister was in jail and I had to take care of my niece. That's the last time I even thought about a kite. So that's interesting. All right, somebody else had a question, I think. Or no? Okay, Raven, if you're still here, how will the next few months go for me? And I hope that helped, Ark. How will the next few months go for me? Oh, that's a good question. Timing. To be honest, most tarot readings are for like 3 months to 6 months in general out. For most people. That's if, you know, you don't take heed to spirit. Like if you take heed to what spirit tells you to do every day, stuff don't have to take so long. But most people don't, because everyone is focused on other things. See, this is all about what your life is all about, what you focus on. You're going to get back what you focus on all the time. It's never going to fail, and you can't trick God. You can't trick God at all. And that could be like what you think about in your mind, deep down inside. What are you ruminating about? Clean all that stuff out. It's not worth it, really. It's not worth it to just think about negative stuff from the past and let it block your blessings. I don't think so. All right. The next 3 months for Raven. Are you a male or female, Raven? Most of my subscribers are female, but we'll have a guy or two pop up from time to time. Raven. The next 3 months for Raven. That card wanted to pop out. I love this card. Magnolia and the Carnelian. So this card is full of symbolism. So we have the beautiful magnolia tree. We have a rabbit, and we have the yellow carnelian. The magnolia tree is a tree that symbolizes standing the test of time. So you've had to be patient and wait a while for your abundance to come in. And the yellow carnelian is about working on your emotional wealth and health, your inner confidence to grow into this abundant person. Okay. Knowing who you are. It can also denote like mother issues, mothering wounds as well. So you being your authentic self, keep staying your ground basically. Stay where they're like stay where you are. Don't move a muscle. Don't change a thing. Stay in your energy you have been in. You're doing a good job. Okay? The next 3 months. The next 3 months for Raven. I don't see her popping up here. But apparently I'm sensations of autumn. All right. That's what I was picking up to, that you feel like you've been waiting a long time and you feel like you haven't gotten the results that you want to get, and you feel tired and you want to kind of like give up and maybe go back to addictions. You know how we do, it's like we throw a tantrum and we've only been doing everything we've been doing that's good and healthy for us because we want a certain result. And so the universe usually takes a long time on things. If you have those type of intentions, you will go through a purging period over and over and over again until you learn to just enjoy being alive, because that is what's going to sustain you and make you happy. All right. That's true happiness. Just being happy to have the divine energy run through your body. And the fact that you're an avatar having a human experience. You see how she's walking down the street enjoying the little things. So in the next 3 months, they want you to stay in this joy, confident energy that you know that if you stand your ground and you just stay focused on God, stay focused on having a good time, enjoying your coffee latte, dye your hair blue, like enjoy yourself. Your manifestation, your abundance will come naturally. You won't have to do anything. Also, sensations of autumn is about things dying around you, or maybe you going through a death and you just surrendering to that. There's some surrendering here that needs to happen. Beware of the bogs. Okay, so this comes from a fairy tale that one of my favorite authors wrote in her book. You guys know Clarissa Pinkola Estes, about the moon goddess and how the people in the town, they were being basically suffocated by the darkness, but the moon goddess had compassion on them and shone the light down on their river so that they could see their path. You know, they were pretty scared and frightened in that darkness. And so you might be afraid right now and need to follow your intuition, because the moon is about following your intuition. There might be people, energies around you that want to like choke out your blessings, choke out your light. But keep focusing on what makes you happy, on the small things. You do have big abundance coming to you. You are right. If you're sensing that, it is coming. It is coming. But you are going through a purging period. And what's happening, you're getting rid of these dark energies in your life. Let these people go. Let this situation go. Let that old job go. Okay? So to make room for the new. If you have all this darkness around you, in your mind, then you're not making no space for the abundance. So that's what's happening. It's being cleared in the next 3 months. All right, the Black Madonna. The Black Madonna. Getting down into your creation. Okay? The depth and the darkness of your creation. The fun police. All right, so you have a mixed bag of manifestations here, swimming through the galaxy, because you're doing a little of this and a little of that. And you have a little, it's the people around you. This is what I keep hearing. You have to let go of these relationships. And it's never a goodbye for eternity because that's an illusion. Relationships are an illusion. So you're not really letting go. You're letting go of the illusion that you can lose people. All right. I didn't see any other questions. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to read for you. That was fun. It was fun using my cards. And I'll catch y'all on that good foot later. Peace.